Okay, so hey, I never really make videos per se. Like I do sometimes. I made one for my boyfriend, like my best buddy friend person. Yeah. Um, this video is gonna be about the interview with Never Shout Never and on Brian Stars. I personally don't think it was right for Christopher Drew to say that to him. And I've never been like a really big Never Shout Never fan, so I don't really take offense to what he said. But I just don't think it was right for Christopher Drew to do that. And because first he ended the interview, and Brian's the one that's supposed to end it. Hand gestures. He's supposed to be the one that ends the interview, and Christopher Drew just ended it. He was like, yeah, we're just going to wrap this up or whatever. And I was just like, really? And then he told Brian Stars that I want interviews about my music, not bullshit. It's basically what he said. And just before that, Christopher Drew was talking about how people have big egos, and then he goes and says that. Like, it makes no sense. And I never really liked Christopher Drew. Well, at first I did because he was, like, decent, I guess. Like, he wasn't rude to people. But as he's gotten older and Never Shout Never's gotten more famous, he's been more... I have to say that my back's hurting. He's been more arrogant about it. Like, whenever I met Christopher Drew, like in 2010, I think. Yeah. 2010 or late 2009, whenever I met him, he was really sweet, and like he let people ask questions and stuff, and he gave people hugs and everything. But I've noticed that, like, if you ever, like, my friend watches the videos about, like, oh, me meeting Christopher Drew or whatever, and like you'll watch it, and he doesn't even faze him that people are hugging him. He just kind of hugs like that, and then just gets the next person to go up. So that's pretty pathetic. But yeah, I'm not really a big Christopher Drew fan anymore, but I still like their music, I guess. Not as much as I used to, though, because I used to be like obsessed with them. But normally, if people say that to people, I get really pissed off, because that's just bullshit. You have like no right to say that to people and make them feel like that, because okay, that is the first time I've ever seen Brian Stars cry on one interview. He cried because of it. Because basically what Christopher Drew said, your show is trash and all that. That's basically what he said. And I just don't think it's right. So from now on, I don't think I'm going to be listening to Never Shout Never as much as I do, because that's just pathetic. And their new stuff sucks. Their new songs, they suck. They sound way too generic. And yeah, it just really made me mad. Yeah. It really just pissed me off in a way, because I was just like, really? You don't need to be that way to people, because that's just not right. Like, I understand, like, if I was famous, which I'm not, thank God. If I was famous, I wouldn't really be that arrogant about it, because that could change any day. It could just change. I can't snap my fingers, so it would just end like that. It could just change that fast, and then he wouldn't have a leg to stand on. So honestly, I do think it was quite pathetic for Christopher Drew to say that to Brian, because he honestly does not deserve that. He takes time out of his day. He pays for him to get over there. Like, he pays for gas, food, a hotel room, everything. And then he drives 7.5 hours to just go do one interview, because people wanted that one interview. And Christopher Drew is just a big dick about it. Like, he didn't even care. Like, he knew that he went out his way like that, so he chose to be a dick to him. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still going to watch Brian Stars interviews because I love Brian Stars. He really gets in depth with the stars. Like, he doesn't hold back, basically. Like, he asks people what your porn name would be and all that. And so I just think he's really a great interviewer. And yeah, so I just don't think that was right at all for him to end the interview tell him his show's trash, and just walk out on the interview. I just don't think that was right. Because he took time out of his day, Brian Stars, to go over there, then drive all the way back to a hotel room, stay there for like a day and a half, for like no reason whatsoever. And all he gets is a crappy interview. And that looks bad on Brian, because the reason being, whenever people were disliking that video, I'm trying to look at the camera. Well, whenever people were disliking that video, that actually puts his, like, view average down. It puts his satisfaction average down. And, like, on that video, it had more dislikes than likes. It was, like, over half dislikes, okay? So, yeah, it makes Brian look bad, and it makes Christopher Drew look bad, so it's not even, I don't even know why he would say that, because, you know, Christopher Drew is pretty much known for being nice and sweet and all that. But he was a douchebag. That whole interview, you could tell he wanted to leave. You can tell he was ready to go. And I guess the reason that, like, you know, you can't fully, like, get mad at Christopher for saying that, because I lost my train of thought. Well, because, you know, whenever he's, like, being rude to Brian Stars, I guess he just kind of wanted it to end because it was already bad enough and he didn't want to make it worse, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really against Christopher Drew right now because that was just uncalled for, and that was pretty pathetic about what he said, Brian. But yeah, okay, well, tell me what you think in the comments below. And comment, rate, and subscribe because I have no subscribers. And I will be getting videos up for you a lot more now that I have a better camera. The camera still sucks though. I'm getting a new one though. I don't know where my other one went, but I had another one and I was going to use that one, but I don't have a cord for it. I had to buy another cord. But yeah, so just tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and yeah. You make a video response to this, but yeah, I think that's pretty pathetic. I'm not wearing makeup, by the way, which is why I look so weird. But yeah, okay, bye guys.